let's do... How was the poison mixed into the glass?
Are you sure you want to take the how is the poison mixed into the glass route? And don't blame me if you die.
There's no other choice.
So, we're gonna solve the mystery of how was the poison mixed into the glass. Actually, I was thinking about that. Maybe it's wrong to think the poison was in the glass itself.
Yeah, the Peacekeeper said the same thing.
The poison was only found on the victim's glass.
Oh, right! If that's the case, it narrows down the possibilities for how by a lot.
But don't let your guard down. Unriddling a mystery labyrinth is never so simple.
Yeah, it's never that simple. It's a butterfly. Oh boy.
What is this? I told you it wasn't easy. Stop laughing. Don't worry. Come on, concentrate.
Alright, let's focus. Let's see. When was the glass set on the stage?
This door.
Before the play.
The prop master placed the glasses on the shelf an hour before the performance began.
This is real bad, Yuma. We got more boulders coming at us.
Trying.
Come on, concentrate, concentrate. There's another door, Master.
When was the poison placed in the glass? It had to have been during the play, right?
The poison is effective for 30 minutes, but the Duel of Poison's cup scene
Yeah,
occurred
because the time
45
limit.
minutes into the play. Which means the only way the poison could be used was during the performance.
I think we made it through.
Come on, there's no time to slack off. We gotta keep going.
So the poison trick was actually set up during the performance.
The poison is effective for 30 minutes, but the Duel of Poison's cup scene occurred 45 minutes into the play. Which means the only way the poison could be used was during the performance.
But that glass was on stage the whole time, wasn't it?
True, the set was fixed an hour before the play, and the glasses were already set on the shelf by then.
So the culprit slipped the poison in while everyone was watching.
He slipped it in while everyone was watching. When the lights went out, maybe. That was really quick, though.
Huh? It's them.
The culprit is Waruna.
There is no other explanation. It has to be her.
Why me? Stop making such baseless accusations!
Both Yoshiko and Kurane blame Waruna?
Stop it! I hate to see girls fighting each other.
The only person who could have added poison to the glass was whoever was also on stage. So that means it has to be Waruna. She's the culprit.
No! 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 No!
Murderer. Murderer.
Hmm.
No! 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 No!
What? We've been
You're terrifying!
He's a changed man after this.
I'm not the culprit! It's you, Yoshiko! I'm not the culprit! It's you, Yoshiko! Yoshiko is in the audience.
Wine glasses, water gun. They were brought here from the theater club's underground storage by the prop master. Placed upside down. On the stage itself, the glasses were spotless when placed. Poison was detected in the glass held by the victim, but the other glasses had no such traces. Then there's the water gun.
She filled the water gun with poison. She shot the poison straight into the glass.
I don't know.
She
She couldn't have done that. They were face down.
could have used night vision to see.
But night
She
vision.
knew when the stage would be dark. So it's possible she prepared for that.
That's the other one. We gotta go back around. They're saying Yoshiko was the murderer. Apparently, she waited for the lights to go out. What did it say? Apparently, she waited for the lights to go out before pouring the poison. But Yoshiko was in the audience. So could she really have poured it into the glass on stage?
I'm not the culprit. It's you, Yoshiko! Yoshiko is in the audience.
True.
She filled the water gun with poison. She shot the poison straight into the glass.
That's not true.
Slash through this mystery.
They were upside down. She couldn't have.
No, the wine glass was upside down on the shelf. Even if she did use a water gun, there's no way she could have done it since the glass was upside down.
Women are really tough.
I'm not the culprit. It's you, Kurane!
Is the culprit.
She's the one who poisoned the glass! If it's not me or Yoshiko, then it has to have been Kurane!
That claim doesn't hold up!
How? How do you know it's her?
How do you think Kurane did it?
Yeah.
What's your reasoning?
Okay, fine. I'll tell you why Kurane is the culprit. There's no doubt Kurane is the culprit.
Production manager's testimony. Lighting staff testimony. It was Kurane's idea to shine a spotlight on the wine glass after shuffling the scene. after the shuffling scene. There was nothing unusual about Kurane during the performance. She went up to the catwalk before the play and stayed there for the duration. It might be this one.
Culprit! She killed in a way only she could have!
She stayed there.
Kurane was on the catwalk
True.
and mixed the poison into the glass using an eyedropper.
Okay, that's false. You know that's not true.
Kurane used an eyedropper to add the poison. She did it from the...
Damn.
No.
There were eye drops in Kurane's locker, but we don't know. There weren't. So you can't refute that statement, but the solution key still seems helpful. Yeah, it's the right solution key. It's just the wrong statement. And I'm also curious about whether or not Kurane could have put in the poison.
There's no doubt Kurane's the culprit. She killed in a way only she could have.
The other girl that was up there with her said she wasn't acting suspicious.
And mixed the poison into the glass using an eyedropper. Kurane used an eyedropper to add the poison. She did it from the catwalk above. She dripped the poison right in.
No, she didn't.
This is the truth.
There was a witness to it.
Kurane wasn't the only person on the catwalk. Another member was working the lights.
Yep.
She claims Kurane didn't do anything suspicious during the performance. Because of that testimony, it's impossible Kurane added the poison from the catwalk.
So it's proven that both Yoshiko and Kurane couldn't have added the poison to the glass. So Waruna really is the culprit. She's the one who snuck in the poison.
I thought you were better than that, Waruna. I thought you would compete with your performance fair and square. I always knew something was off about her.
It's not me. It really isn't me. Liar.
What is
Liar.
happening?
Liar, 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 liar. Waruna's the culprit.
Costume staff testimony. The costumes were given a final check in the wings before the performance. It would have been impossible to hide something under them. It was Kurane's idea to shine the spotlight. Okay, it might be this one.
She had a chance to add the poison herself.
Wow, so we have to disprove Waruna
She
now.
goes to the shelf in one scene.
What is going on?
Her back was to Karane and the audience.
She added the poison from her pocket.
That's impossible.
No! That's impossible! I was only facing the shelf for 2 or 3 seconds! How is it impossible?
It is possible.
All it would take is practice.
You could mix in the poison in a matter of seconds.
That's true.
Waruna was on the stage, so she could have put the poison in.
And
It wouldn't have taken very long. She could have done it even while acting. Yeah, but the girl checked her costume. In that case, the problem would be whether or not Waruna could have brought the poison on stage. So
Waruna's the culprit.
it's like, could she have brought it on stage or not?
Add the
Which
poison
she couldn't
herself.
have.
She moved to the shelf in one scene. Her back was to Kurane and the audience. She added the poison from her pocket. This is the truth.
No, Waruna wasn't concealing anything on her person. The costumer confirmed it. So it wasn't possible for Waruna to have brought the poison with her on stage.
We've basically disproven why all of them could.
Now.
Wait, so Waruna wasn't the culprit? Does that mean she didn't add the poison to the glass?
What is going on? We've disproven that all of them could have added the poison. But these are our three suspects. This is crazy. What is happening?
I'm so confused.
Let's think about it and keep going.
What if I use my disguise to get new information out of the three of them?
It's no use. I already did that during the investigation.
Oh, you did, huh?
But your disguise ability is incredible. It's like I was a completely different person. Makeup is one thing, but my voice and stature match too.
I use a voice changer to synthesize a new voice. If I've heard it even once, I can easily set it up. I use tape to make your body appear thinner, or add padding for the opposite effect. Height can be adjusted by messing with your joints, up to a certain point. But there are limits, given how it strains the body.
The more you explain it, the more it sounds like you could commit a lot of crimes pretty easily.
If I'm being honest, I must resist my urges every single day. It's a daily battle to tame the monster inside me.
Desuhiko, that sounds more weird than cool.
Yeah, I feel like he thought it was cool to say that. So we've proven it wasn't all of them, or they all couldn't have poisoned it. At least in that way, they were being accused. Something to do with the script. Spotlight. What is it? I guess we'll find out. Is this as fast as he can run? This is pretty cool aesthetically. This Mystery Labyrinth. It's different compared to the other ones.
Huh? A dead end? What are you doing, Desuhiko?
I'm pissed about this path being blocked, so I try to just ignore it. And... Damn, it didn't work.
Doesn't seem like a question is gonna appear. Looks like it's a completely dead end. I guess we can't reach the truth by answering how was the poison mixed into the glass.
So this whole route was a waste?
Well, We did eliminate one of the possibilities. Sometimes the journey is just as important as the destination.
The journey. I like the sound of that. I'll use that for lyrics in my next song.
Anyway, let's use my convenient magic spell to return to where you select routes.
Alright, let's go back.
Alright, time to start over. Which route do you want to pick?
Okay, next is how was the poison glass chosen? Let's do it.
You want to go with how was the poison glass chosen?
It's the only one.
Jeez. Everywhere we go is mega creepy. Is there somewhere we can take a break?
Rest wherever you want. In fact, you can rest for all of eternity. Anyway, how did the culprit get the victim to choose the glass with poison in it? The glasses were mixed around on stage after all.
Would you mind telling me the sequence of events that happened when the glasses were shuffled? It's no fair otherwise.
I don't know about being fair, but here's exactly what happened. The Duel of Poisoned Cup scene began around 45 minutes into the performance. At the start, the victim, Karen, brought the glasses and bottle from the shelf that's on the set. Karen then took out the poison vial from her pocket and poured it into one of the glasses. But the vial was just a prop. It didn't have any real poison in it.
Yeah.
After that, the glasses were shuffled. This must be it!
They both shuffled it.
Two people on stage who took turns shuffling the glasses were...
It's not like we're trying to find a lost ark or something.
Got it. It's alright! We can keep going by solving mysteries!
Right, now concentrate!
Both of them shuffled it. I was thinking of something else.
This must be it!
Yeah.
The two people on stage who took turns shuffling the glasses were... Waruna and Karen.
Waruna.
This must be it!
No? Of course not. Why would I say that? Of course not. Karin.
This must be it! The first person to choose a glass was... Karen. Waruna placed her mouth on a glass, but she didn't die. Which means only the glass Karen chose contains poison. This way!
Yep.
I thought I was done for.
Yeah, quit being lazy and get a move on. Hey, are you sure that only the glass Cotton took had poison in it? Isn't it possible both of them were poisoned?
Waruna drank from the other glass and didn't die. That has to mean only Karen's glass had the poison.
Then how did the culprit get Karen to pick the glass with the poison? Well, maybe the culprit wasn't after Karen specifically. They didn't care who wound up drinking the poison.
I'm not sure about that. I think Karen absolutely was the target.
Oh, here it comes! Hey, this one's a cutie. She's totally my type. Ah, my heart. I am in love.
Let me tell the truth. The culprit is Waruna.
Seriously? Thanks for telling us.
You're so gullible. She's obviously lying.
You serious? That was a lie?
It's no lie. Waruna knew which glass was poisoned. Either the glass with the poison was filled just a bit higher up, or she marked the right glass beforehand.
The glass was
Knowing
marked.
that, Waruna prompted Kaden to select the glass which contained the poison.
Prompted her?
With the spotlight.
How?
Only the two of them were on stage. She could guide Kaden through the scene. Before or after each line of dialogue, she could have easily signaled her with gestures or glances.
That's speculation. We don't know if that happened.
checks out. I don't think she's saying anything super questionable.
She kind of is. We don't know if that's what happened.
The glass?
Could this be?
Did Waruna know which glass
Get
had
it?
the
We
poison?
have to pick the right one.
I don't think so.
I'm
You
counting
think
on you,
maybe?
Yuma.
You guys think maybe
Right.
people work together to kill her? Like if she didn't know it was poison, she only knew because Kurane shined the spotlight on it. You know what I mean? Like if I say yes, that means she knew which one had the poison, but the only way she would know is if she was working with Kurane. But they really seem to hate each other.
Why? It's that glass! I told you Waruna is the culprit!
You honestly seem the most suspicious right now.
Don't you believe me? Why doesn't anyone believe me?
Oh, wait, don't cry. I'm completely helpless against the woman's tears.
Yeah.
Don't females' tears chemically
But
do
Kaden
something
filled
to
the
men or
glasses.
something?
Waruna wouldn't
remember
have been
reading
able to
that.
tell which one had poison just by the
Couldn't
lines
even
of
fill the
liquid.
glasses. Well, I don't know.
Well, how about marking the glass
Wouldn't
itself?
have been able to tell which one had the
No.
poison just by the
Propmaster
amount of
testified
liquid.
that there wasn't a single mark on either glass.
No, they were spotless. We can't let anything happen to the glasses our actors use.
Oh, really? I'm surprised you investigated that much. Are you sure you're a rookie, Yuma?
It was all thanks to your forte.
So it's thanks to me. I knew it.
I didn't lie! No one believes me! Everyone else is lying! Why won't you believe me?
Oh, the Mystery Labyrinth is a reflection of the real world, right? Then maybe what she's crying about is...
A reflection of the real world.
Yeah.
Then she must have grown up surrounded by a bunch of scumbags. That's it. I'll warm her up with my charisma once we're back in the real world.
That is exactly what a scumbag would say.
This game, these mystery labyrinths are like a mixture of Danganronpa's Trials and Persona's 5's Palaces.
Anyway, the two glasses got shuffled, right? So the odds were 50-50. Maybe she just relied on luck. If she hit her target, perfect. If not, who cares?
I doubt it.
But it's impossible to get the victim to pick a specific glass after shuffling them. Man, why did the culprit even do this? It's way too much trouble to pull off a murder in the middle of a performance.
That's it. Maybe there's a reason why it had to be done during the play.
Huh? What do you mean?
The culprit had to make the victim choose the poison glass on stage for some reason. If that's the case, there could be a trick involving the stage itself.
Oh no. Why didn't I see this coming?
So, now we gotta prove how the poison glass was picked. You got this, Yuma?
Did the culprit make Karumi choose the poison glass?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Spotlights.
You mean somebody on stage gave the signal?
No, the two of them on stage couldn't have known which cup was poisoned.
Well, that means this place has nothing to do with it then.
Oh. How do I...
You mean somebody on stage?
No, the two...
Well, that means this plate...
Oh, there we go. I was like clicking on the light itself.
Here. This is it. That's right, the spotlight. The culprit used the spotlight to get caught in to select the poisoned glass.
The spotlight? How?
The culprit told Cotton to take whichever glass the spotlight hit first. As a matter of fact, Cotton's script had a note written in her own handwriting. It said, "Take the glass the spotlight hits first."
No way!
The table was directly under the catwalk with the spotlight. So from here, you could see how the shuffling was done.
If you know that much, then it's pretty much solved.
Basically, we solved it. It was Kurane. And she had
Can't be me.
the script too. Like,
It's not me. It's not me.
it was you, unfortunately.
Someone who managed the lighting during the performance indicated the poison glass to Cotton. Kurane. She was in charge of the lights on the catwalk.
I knew it was you.
Whoa, what's going on?
I always thought you were gloomy and creepy, but I didn't think you'd actually murder someone. On top of that, you used the sacred props from our play.
I knew you'd murder someone one of these days. Why don't you take responsibility and just die? Everything would be better if you just disappeared.
Jeez.
I didn't do it. I'm not the culprit. No. It's not supposed to be like this. Why can't everyone be nice to me?
This is kind of sad. Right, might be this one. She stayed there for the entire duration.
Not the culprit! Please! We have committed the crime!
You're the worst, Kurane. You used the sacred stage for murder.
Yuma!
You slipped the poison into the glass, didn't you? You knew which glass had the poison. So you just shined the spotlight on it. Kurane is the culprit after all! Say!
Interesting. Didn't you already prove Kurane got caught in to choose the poison glass? I don't know. Something's weird. Something feels weird.
But
Something feels weird. What is it? Kurane's actions during the play might give us some clues. Something's off. Let me see. Because this doesn't explain how she could have poisoned it. We're still missing pieces. That's why it feels weird. We're missing information. There's nothing unusual about Kurane during the performance. She went up to the catwalk before the play and stayed there for the duration. So she stayed there the whole time. Okay.
Not the culprit! Please! We have committed the crime!
You're the worst, Kurane. You used the sacred stage for murder. You slipped the poison into the glass, didn't you?
It's the first one.
You knew which glass had the poison. So you just shined the spotlight on it. Kurane is the culprit after all!
It's the first one, it has to be.
Not the culprit! Please! We have committed the crime!
You're the worst, Kurane. You used the sacred stage for murder.
It's not this.
Say!
They're using the stage props. She didn't say stage props though, she said stage. But according to that solution key, Kurane was on the catwalk through the performance.
That's right.
Not the...
This one's kind of tricky.
culprit! Please! We have committed the crime!
You're the worst, Kurane. You used the sacred stage for murder. You slipped the poison into the glass, didn't you?
This is the truth!
Poison is neutralized after 30 minutes, but the murder occurred 45 minutes into the play. In other words, the poison had to have been poured into the glass after the play began. But Kurane was up in the catwalk even before the play started. She was up there the whole time, too.
We're disproving.
If that's the case, it's impossible for Kurane to have poured the poison.
Process of elimination. We're eliminating all the possibilities.
Oh, everyone's gone.
And whatever's left will be the answer.
Wait, what's going on? Kurane isn't the culprit? Didn't you say Kurane used the spotlight to get Karane to pick the poison glass?
This is intricate. This is intricate, this case. Somebody.
Yes, so...
Whoops.
Didn't you say Kurane used the spotlight to get Karane to pick the poison glass?
Yes, but she couldn't have poured the poison into the glass herself, which means she can't be the culprit.
So that means the culprit is... I don't get it at all! I give up! I don't get it at all! I give up!
Well, the path keeps going, so let's think about it as we go.
This is tricky.
That sword sure is sharp, Yuma. Can you cut through anything with it?
The solution blade is effective on anything inside the Mystery Labyrinth. Anger Master, and I'll cut you in half.
Don't do it, Yuma! You and I are pals, aren't we? My man!
My man.
I'd never do anything like that.
Yeah, I know that. I just had a gut reaction to what she said, you know?
Ugh, we could have threatened him into becoming Master's loyal slave.
It's another dead end.
What's going on here? It's a dead end.
It doesn't seem like there's a hidden question here. This really is a true dead end.
A true dead end?
It means you can't reach the truth just by answering, how was the poison glass chosen?
Then it was all a waste of time? Well, they should have at least left us a treasure chest or something. Hey, Yuma, it's your fault for picking this route.
Excuse me?
Well, reaching a dead end is expected inside a dungeon. Think of it as stamping out one possibility and move on.
Oh, totally. You are always right, Shinigami.
You change your tune awful quick.
For now, let's head back to where the roots change. Time for a convenient magical spell.
Now that I think about it, wasn't that the third route? What's going on? They're all dead ends!
What does it mean, Shinigami?
It seems that even though we tried to solve every how, we can't figure out who the culprit is.
Oh, come on! Then what was the point of our great adventure?
I've told you this a dozen times already. Even dead ends are precious clues. Because of them, you figured out that examining the murder method won't lead you to the culprit.
I see. So we're still making progress. Great work, Shinigami.
This guy.
Anyway, we have to view this case from a different perspective.
So like she ignores his praise too. She doesn't even acknowledge it.
What's that?
I suppose that's your different perspective.
Whoa.
Oh. It's another door.
We're really walking on another side.
Well, if we keep moving, then...
It's actually a different perspective. That's cool.
Look, it's a new route!
Why did the incident happen?
No fair. Yuma gets to have all the fun.
Why are you jealous of this?
The question is, why did this happen? I guess we're on the why done it route.
Wait, did White done what now?
It's about the reason why the case occurred. Meaning, this is the route where we seek the motive. Looks like we need to focus on figuring out the culprit's motive from here.
So now we didn't figure out why.
Yeah, I know cases always deal with motive, but wouldn't it have been better to start with this route from the get-go?
If we can figure out the motive.
Well, we only know this route is important because we cleared out the how routes. That's how it goes when it comes to solving mysteries and dungeons.
Oh, sorry, I guess that's how it is. You're absolutely right, Shinigami.
Let's keep going for now.
So let's find out which of them would have motive for wanting to kill her.
Before we figure out the culprit's motive, what kind of person was Kurane anyway? Was she cute?
Yes, but more importantly, she was
Yes.
next in line to be star of the theater club. She was considered to be the best actress among the club's current members.
So the culprit was envious because she was so popular. They killed Kurane so they could become the star instead.
No, I don't think it's that simple.
Hey, who are you calling simple?
6 months ago, the leading member of the theater club also died in a separate case.
Top actresses dying one after another? Is their club cursed or something?
The name of the student who died was Aiko. Her death was ruled a suicide by jumping off the school, but Karumi doubted that was the case.
Karumi, huh? She's alright.
All right. Anyway, I doubt it's a coincidence for people to die in such quick succession. This case may have been triggered by Aiko's death.
So if we find the truth behind Aiko's death, maybe we can figure out the motive in this case.
The truth behind Aiko's death.
You guys heard Yuma? He's like, all right. Go, my girl, just all right?
Hey, look!
He took offense to that.
Aiko?
Whoa, she's cute too! Let's go talk to her! She's about to get a taste of my full and undivided attention.
You can already tell women will be his downfall.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, it's not like you're any better off with yours truly, Master.
That's pretty ominous, what she just said. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Desuhiko?
Uh-oh.
Come on, concentrate, concentrate!
Yuma, this is bad! The ground's giving way beneath our feet!
Yeah, I can tell.
Aiko!
She looks like if you guys have played Danganronpa, oh, is it the first one? Makoto's, I think that was the protagonist's name. Makoto's sister.
Hey, let's hurry and catch her! I love the
truth behind her death.
Good luck, Master!
Was Aiko's death 6 months ago the suicide or a homicide? It was a homicide.
This is the answer!
She was killed.
Aiko's death 6 months ago was actually a result of murder.
I may actually play Danganronpa on the channel. Where was Aiko murdered? Flower bed. I think she was pushed backwards and she hit her head on the thing.
The location of Aiko's murder is the flower bed.
That's what I think happened to her. Maybe there was an argument. Break from the flower bed.
This is the answer!
I've been thinking about this.
The brick with Aiko's blood on it had a very unnatural splatter pattern. After the culprit hit her with the brick, they returned it to its original position.
That's a possibility. Who murdered her? What? Cutting.
This is the answer!
Because why else would she be
Aiko's death
targeted?
was not a suicide by jumping, and Cotton clearly lied in her testimony. Cotton killed Aiko.
And someone found out and they went to kill Kurane.
All right, let's keep following her, Yuma.
That's crazy.
I can tell Aiko's death wasn't a suicide from the evidence photos. Her shoes were neatly placed on the roof, but there was dirt on them that looked like it came from the flower bed. I think Aiko was told to meet at the flowers behind the school building and then murdered there.
So the shoes were taken to the roof afterwards.
The murder weapon is likely a brick from the flower bed.
It does look loose. I thought maybe she hit her head on it, but yeah. Why would she just put it back with blood on it though? Like take the brick or flip it over.
The brick with Aiko's blood on it had a very unnatural splatter pattern. If she fell from above and hit her head, the bloodstain wouldn't get cut off in that way. I'm sure that after the culprit hit her with the brick, they returned it to its original position.
But do you have evidence that Karen did it?
If Aiko didn't die from jumping, Cotton's testimony makes her highly suspicious. She said she heard something fall and went to inspect it.
I get it. Hearing a sound that never happened means she's obviously lying. Karen lied. And the reason why she lied?
She made it appear like Aiko jumped. If that's the case, then the one who killed Aiko is Cotton.
Well, we solved Aiko's murder. That was the whole point initially. Now we need to solve Karane's murder. That is quite the twist though, because you would assume, like we went into this assuming like it was one killer that killed them both. So that is a pretty big twist. This is like a revenge killing for Aiko.
She disappeared. Damn it! I can't even help the girl who needs it most.
Help her? She was dead long before you could help her. Anyway, this must be the roof Aiko supposedly jumped from.
Jeez, look how tall this is.
Hey, why did Kurane kill Aiko? I thought an all-girls school would be more sunshine and rainbows than murder.
If a brick was used as the murder weapon, then it could have been an impulsive crime. So Kurane might not have been planning to kill Aiko when she called her there.
They could have argued. Aiko said something, Kurane got mad, picked up a brick.
You mean they were talking and it turned into a crime of passion? That's so cliche.
Maybe they were discussing their acting careers. They had a disagreement, and it turned to violence.
Well, if this caused the other murder case, then is the motive revenge?
Yeah, they weren't fighting over Aiko's spot. They wanted to get back at Kurane for taking it away.
Meaning, the culprit is whoever cares the most about Aiko? Then, which of the suspects is it?
They had pictures of her in their locker, like they were friends with her.
In fact, where do we even go from here? We got the motive, but there's still no path.
This is different from the other dead ends. I think there's a mystery around here.
Something must be hidden here.
There's a clue on the roof somewhere. What are you looking at?
This place.
So high up. We're even above the clouds. We're above the clouds even. Better be careful not to fall.
Hey!
So you're saying you don't want me to push you?
Hey!
There's no or. I definitely do not want you to push me. She's so ridiculous. I can't tell if she's joking sometimes. This looks like what's that place from like Hercules, the animated show? Mount Olympus or something? Looks like that. Look into the distance. The wind feels nice. It's hard to believe we're inside a Mystery Labyrinth.
Whoa!
One of these days, I'll have a concert on a stage at this high, looking out over my adoring fans. Alright, where are the clues? What am I looking for?
Hey, check it out!
Is that the how routes we were looking for?
We're so high up! When did this happen?
Master, look over there!
What's that? It doesn't seem connected to anything else.
Which means that could be the Who location.
So the true culprit is over there then? But how do we reach it? It's not connected to any other route.
That means we need to find a different route.
What, are you freezing up? Scared of heights or something?
Oh, it's not that. About those 3 routes.
A pen? You carry that around with you all the time?
Of course. Who knows when I'll be asked for my autograph? Done. Isn't it perfect? I'm just as good at drawing maps as I am at remembering a pretty face.
That's pretty good. Like from memory.
This is the how routes when seen from above, right? What about it?
This is a dungeon, right? So maybe there are some secret paths in here.
Secret paths?
See? If you look at it this way, doesn't it all seem like the same road?
You're right. The 3 how routes are connected into a single route all the way to the who room. Wait, all 3 are connected? That's it! I think I've got it! That's the hidden truth behind the how route. There's only one explanation for how the victim could have been poisoned.
What? Seriously?
Not bad. You finally made yourself useful.
Yay! Shinigami complimented me! I love you, Shinigami! Wasn't I a good boy? I deserve a treat, right?
That's so crazy.
If you think you've got this, I'll back you up. Lay it all out.
Shinigami puzzle game.
Let's work together as a team.
The only way the crime was possible was by having an accomplice. Accomplice? No. Because I was thinking maybe they work together, remember? There was an accomplice. You guys remember I brought that up, right? Like, what if they work together?
That's right, accomplices! The truth of this case is that Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurane were all accomplices and committed this crime together.
Crazy!
Accomplices? But don't they hate each other's guts?
It's the truth. I realized it once you drew this map, Desuhiko. The 3 how routes that we explored were all dead ends. Each of them were suspects, but they were all ruled out because of certain details of the case. That makes sense. If we look at them separately, we get dead ends.
What if they work together?
But by connecting all
It's
3
possible.
routes like this, and looking at it as a single criminal act, it clearly becomes one path forward.
They were accomplices that committed a single crime.
Jeez.
This murder would have been impossible to commit alone. We figured that out during the how route. But if the 3 of them worked together, they could make it possible.
What's this?
I guess we're supposed to break the wall? Sounds like fun. I'm in.
It's all thanks to my help, don't you think? And don't you forget it.
They all had a part in her murder.
You're the one who's going to forget it.
Anyway, let's check it out. We have to make sure we're on the right track.
Master got blown to pieces.
Come on.
That's what happens when you use a sacrifice spell. You died, so it's game over. Time to return to the title screen.
Hey, don't do that to me.
Well, that's what I want to do. But I'll give you one more try and take you back to the selection. Be
Thank
sure
you.
to pick the right one next time, okay?
I picked that one on purpose. I wanted to see what happened.
By separating the hows, the three of them divided up the tasks that needed to be done to pull off the murder. Don't you think so, Yuma?
Yeah, I think it's the only way. Huh?
You sure sound confident.
That one was different. Why'd he scream like that?
And now, there's a new problem to solve. We have to expose the secret behind their complicity. How exactly they cooperated together and the timeline of the crime.
Got it. The timeline, huh? Then the first thing to discuss is...
How was the poison brought to the theater hall? You sure about that?
Let's start with the poison being brought to the theater hall. Their conspiring began with how was the poison brought to the theater hall.
It's a route we already explored to the very end, so let's blast through it!
Hey, wait! The only person who could have brought the poison to the theater hall was... Yoshiko, right?
Yeah, the poison neutralizes after 30 minutes, so it had to be brought into the theater during the show. As the production assistant, only Yoshiko could have done it. Looking back, the reason they chose poison as the murder weapon was to establish an alibi.
The poison was only active for 30 minutes, which gave the other girls an alibi.
Yoshiko went to the lab for the poison as soon as the performance began.
They really thought this out.
She had the extra glass hidden in her bag, and after she brushed poison onto it, she put it back in her bag and returned to her seat in the front row as if nothing happened.
The problem is, what happened next?
They gotta break through the wall.
We're here! You're off, Master!
Yeah.
What did Yoshiko do with the poison glass after bringing it?
Isn't this the how was the poison mixed into the glass root? Wow! It really connected.
Alright, let's keep going and reach the truth!
He's proud of himself. He like, I actually helped.
Whoa! Again? Hey, you said Yoshiko handed the poison glass over to Waruna, but... Waruna was performing on stage, right? How could she receive the glass while on stage?
The only time I can think of is when they turned off the lights.
Yeah.
Yoshiko sat on the right edge of the front row close to the wings, where the actors enter and exit from scenes. She probably stood up when the lights went out and left the poisoned glass near the right wing. Even if she couldn't get on stage, she could at least do that within 5 seconds. Then, Waruna picked up the glass and hid it under her costume. The costume check happens before the performance, so she got around that by receiving the cup during the performance.
I see. So they passed the baton during the 5 seconds the lights were out.
That was really fast.
The two of them must have rehearsed it as much as the rest of the play.
Yeah.
But what happened after that? Suppose Waruna did get the poison glass. how did she swap it with the real glass while the play was still ongoing?
A few moments after the blackout, there's a scene where Waruna approaches the shelf. It only lasts 2 or 3 seconds, but Waruna's hands on the shelf are completely hidden from the audience.
You know what? I'm gonna rewatch the video, the past video of this, because I really want to see this again.
At that moment, Waruna could have switched
You guys
off
should
the
too if you want to see
original
it.
glass with the poisoned one.
At that moment, Waruna could have switched out the original glass with the poisoned one. I want to see this again and like pay attention to what happened.
So they used the play itself for their seemingly impossible crime. Talk about guts. This is something only thespians could pull off. Shinigami? Isn't there a safer way down?
Master, hurry up and break this one down too!
Right.
Kurane guided to it. This is it.
Alright, we got this one too.
Only a bit more! Let's keep going!
Wait, can't we take a break? This is the final one. It's the how was the poison glass chosen mute.
From here, it's exactly as we solved it before. Kurane told Karin beforehand to take the glass the spotlight hits first. And then, after confirming the poisoned glass from the catwalk above, the spotlight was pointed directly at it.
And that's the method behind the murder weapon.
Method? Sounds more like madness if you ask me.
That solves this mystery. We've almost reached the truth.
Seriously? That's terrible.
Huh? Why?
Because I haven't gotten Shinigami to fall for me yet.
Really?
That's not gonna happen, even if you stayed here for 100 years. In fact, I basically hate your guts.
Ooh.
You know, beyond the hate, there could be love. It's kind of like traveling the globe. You and I can go in opposite directions, but eventually we'll meet.
He's persistent. That's admirable.
That's a stretch.
He's like, beyond the hate, there could be love.
I feel sick.
This is the last wall.
Last one.
Master, are you ready? Let's solve this thing!
All 3 of them.
Right.
All 3 of them killed her.
Yes, it fell!
And behind that door is the Who Room. We finally made it.
It's time to end this, Master.
He knows, like we all know, what happens next. Which is actually kind of sad. Like, think about the reason why they did this in the first place.
Looks like all the culprits are here. But there. Why do they look so sad?
How boring! You call yourselves the final bosses of the Mystery Labyrinth? Then start acting like it! Might as well guard the truth till the end at this point!
They're
team up!
The photo.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
You did it, Master!
Oh yeah.
Let's do it!
Yeah, he's still Yuma. He's a good MC.
Shut up! Don't come any closer! I did it all alone!
Whoa.
I don't know about the others. Don't come any closer! There's nothing connecting us.
Now she's confessing to doing it by herself now. So she's defending them. That proves they're friends.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
You did it! Great job!
That's right.
Here I go! Shut up! Go away! Stop telling lies! Please, leave me alone! Shut up! We have nothing to do with each other!
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
What's going on here? I thought they hated each other.
No, that probably isn't true.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
If you put together the 3 photos they each have,
What? So they're all in the same picture?
that's the truth.
They were friends. And Karin killed their friend
Let's do this, Master!
and they plotted to kill her.
No! 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 Stay away! Stop messing with me! Oh no! Stop! 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 Stop it! Get away from me! Please! Go away! There is no bond between us!
The group photo. Everyone is smiling happily.
This is the truth of the case! This is just a guess, but you 3 weren't actually on bad terms with each other, were you?
No, they weren't.
In fact, it was all an act to get revenge for Aiko. You all cherished the same picture with her. It was originally a single photo of you all together, with Aiko in the middle. You were all close friends.
And when you connect the pictures together... everyone is there, smiling. So, why?
Come on, we've got work to do before you get all sappy. Let's go. One more push and we'll be done with this labyrinth.
What would a hero do? A real defender of justice would defeat evil here and now and be done with it. But I'm no hero. All I want is the truth. And the truth is right here. So why go any further? Will solving this mystery really make anyone happy?
Master, do you sympathize with them?
I mean, it's hard not to be honest. Like, I'm not saying it's okay they killed someone, you know, but you don't have to agree with someone to understand their feelings.
That's not something a detective should do. Your job is to solve mysteries, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's just still a human being, right? He's not cold like that.
If so, you have to expose the truth. You have to prove it in a way anyone can understand and anyone can see.
And she's also right too, to some degree.
Detectives aren't defenders of justice. They're defenders of truth.
Defenders of truth.
A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed. A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Yuma, if you can't do it, I can take your place.
No, I'll do it. I'll take responsibility. I'll see this through.
Yeah, this one hurts. Let's do it. Notes and script. Glasses are swapped. What weapon did Kurane use? She used a brick. So she did hit her when she walked away. Glasses are swapped. What did Kurane use to guide Kurane? Script? No, not script. Whoops. Thought she used the lights. Where does the script go? Oh, look at her putting the poison with the paintbrush. poison? She applied poison to it. Where was Yoshiko headed? Suicide by jumping. Spotlight. I like how they do this to make sure you understand what exactly happened. This is really fun. Where was Yoshiko headed? Okay. What was Aiko's cause of death disguised as? Why did Kurane take the poison glass? Note in the script. And who did they do it for? Aiko. Mystery unraveled.
Step right up! Step right up! A tragedy that struck an academy stage! The death of a high school girl casting a shadow over 4 bickering theater club members! Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
This case begins with Aiko's death 6 months ago. Aiko was thought to have committed suicide by jumping off the roof. But in truth, Kurane murdered her.
The shoes left on the roof had dirt on them from the flower bed at the crime scene. The bloodstains on the bricks were also unnatural. And it was obvious that an amateur had faked it.
If it wasn't a suicide, it would contradict Karane's testimony. However, she didn't originally intend to kill Aiko. It was a crime of passion.
So they got into an argument. Kurane saw red, then boom? Women are so scary.
Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurane probably realized the truth behind what happened. The 3 teamed up to avenge Aiko. They used the dress rehearsal to commit this crime.
Regardless of the reason, getting together to plan a murder is pretty crazy.
Yoshiko, in the audience, was to bring the poisoned glass into the theater hall.
Once unsealed, the poison is harmless after 30 minutes. So, she went to the lab 15 minutes after the play began.
The poison container is too big to transport unnoticed, so she applied it to the glass in her bag with a paintbrush.
Thus, the poisoned glass was created.
This is so
Brought it back to
dark,
the theater
man.
hall, then went on standby at the right end of the front row.
Waruna, who was acting on stage, was to switch out the poisoned glass.
During the 5-second blackout 30 minutes into the play, Yoshiko placed the poisoned glass in the wings. Waruna, on stage, retrieved it and hid it under her costume.
Then, in the scene where she approaches the shelf, she exchanged the glass there with the poisoned one.
Switching in the murder weapon on stage while everyone is watching? What a pervy exhibitionist!
What's perverted about that? And Kurane, on the lights, would guide Kurane to take the poisoned glass.
She watched the whole thing.
Then came the duel of poison cups. The two glasses on the shelf had juice poured into them. Cotton and Waruna shuffled them in a way the audience couldn't see.
But Kurane, who was on the catwalk directly above the stage, saw exactly which glass held the poison. She confirmed the location of the poisoned glass and shone the spotlight on it first.
Cotton drank from that glass 45 minutes after the start of the play. Winner, winner! Poisoning complete! That was so long! Good job!
I wonder how they found out she did it, you know?
Kurane told Cotton of a change in stage direction, where the victim was to take the glass the spotlight hits first. Cotton followed this instruction to take the poisoned one. The whole sequence of events for this crime would have been impossible for a single person. Their cooperation was also a means to conceal their involvement. But I can't shake the feeling that there was some other reason behind it.
A crime committed by ruthless criminals. Those loathsome culprits are... Yoshiko! Waruna! Kurane! It was you! Wait, what?
They may have pretended to always be at odds with one another, but deep down, they were bonded through their shared admiration for Aiko.
She brought them together.
This is my answer!
Wow.
Was there really no other way? Was there no way to prove Cotton did this without killing her?
The only other way to do that is to not use the Mystery Labyrinth and to solve it without this. That was the only other way. But once we use this, you know, there's no going back.
That's not possible. Not in Kanai Ward. The Peacekeepers bend the truth whichever way they want to. The three girls couldn't get justice from them, which led to this crime.
But it doesn't make it right! How long did you put on an act for this?
Aiko was our sunlight. Wherever she went, we were meant to be there with her. She was everything to us. We were together ever since we were young. Her dream was our dream. We were nothing special. But she called us her rivals. Those words encouraged us to carry on. But now she's gone. Everything's hopeless now. The three of us investigated Aiko's death. I used my parents' connections to view top-secret case files. But no matter what we did, the Peacekeepers refused to reopen the case.
The Peacekeepers, man.
Because Cotton's father is a big shot at Amaterasu Corporation.
Yeah.
That's why we had to do it ourselves. We wanted revenge. Revenge became everything for us. And to get it, we pretended to fight amongst ourselves. We are actors, after all. But we don't have to anymore, right? We don't have to keep this up. We put on quite a show. Didn't we, Aiko?
This leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Same.
Again, most cases do.
This one is different. This one hits different.
But that's the end. We can finally return to the real world.
Like, I think this is the first one I actually feel bad solving. You know, the train, not so much. The nail man, not so much. This one hits different.
I hope the girls open up like that in the real world too.
He doesn't know.
No, I don't think they can.
Huh? Why is that? Oh, also, where's Shinigami?
Right here.
Do you have to do it?
Well,
She's gonna
what
do
you
it.
think? Did you fall in love with me? I know you did. You must have, yeah?
I already told you. I will never fall for you. You are seriously getting on my nerves. You're annoying and exhausting.
Desuhiko?
Did you think I was serious? I was just testing the bond between you two.
Bond? It's more like a curse, at least to me.
Right. I was just testing. I wasn't serious at all.
Yeah, these aren't serious tears. Yeah, he's not crying.
I didn't get rejected, okay? I didn't.
All right, just calm down.
Anyway, let's do it.
I actually like this kid now. He's
Time
funny.
to exterminate the souls of the true culprits and destroy the Mystery Labyrinth.
Wait, Shinigami, do we really have to do this? I mean,
They're murderers. The reason why doesn't matter.
Shinigami is so... It's like... I don't know.
I make my living reaping the souls of criminals. Because I'm Shinigami. Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case.
She has that Monokuma boldness, you know? If you guys have played Danganronpa. Oh boy.
When did you...
Huh? What the? Wait, what just happened?
hold on, let's all calm down.
What? What's going on?
I knew it.
The evil murderers have been expunged once again! Oh, right. There's still one more job I gotta do.
Excuse me, everyone. The culprits behind this incident were Waruna, Kurane, and myself. All three of us conspired to poison Cotton. The way we got her to ingest the poison was...
I don't know what you people have done, but next time it won't go your way. Remember that.
Did you see that? She was staring at me the whole time. She's gotta be in love with me.
Dude.
Oh, fine. I guess she can keep the piece of my love as well.
Yuma's had enough. He's tired.
Hey, what's got you so down? All three of them just died out of nowhere. Nobody's to blame for that. There's no reason for either of us to feel guilty.
Seems like all the memories from the Mystery Labyrinth are completely gone. Master, we're in the clear. All three of their deaths won't be your fault now.
Jeez.
That's not what I'm worried about.
That's not even the point.
Yuma!
Karumi?
Thank you for saving me. I knew you'd come to the rescue.
He's so jealous.
Anyway, are you alright? The peacekeepers didn't harm you, did they?
He's so jealous, it's funny.
No, I'm fine.
Hey, Yuma? I don't want to get in the way of this tearful reunion. But maybe we should get out of here? It'll be trouble if the peacekeepers come back.
Oh, right. Let's leave then.
I'll go on ahead to the agency and put in a good word for you. I don't really get how it all ended, but I have a hunch. Yuma, you did all the work, right?
Huh?
Huh, guess he's got good intuition.
Looks like I won't be calling you Rookie from here on out. Let's keep working together, my man. Mind your manners as you walk your girl home.
Yuma?
Huh? What is it?
This tension. Don't tell me. Is this where they make babies?
Oh my gosh.
Did something happen? You seem down.
Oh, well... Although the case was solved, 3 lives were lost.
Right. I didn't expect Yoshiko and the others to. Could it be that their deaths are related to your forte?
What?
Wow, we got another sharp one.
Yeah, she's sharp.
Master, I hope you know this, but if you say anything about our contract... Oh, Sorry for saying something so strange. I know I'm off, right? Even if that were the case, you'd never tell me.
Hey, Karumi. There's somewhere I want to go. Will you come with me?
Huh? Sure, I guess. Wow! What a nice view! It's like a secret hideout. I didn't know that Kamasaki had a place like this.
Please, help me save this city.
Save this city, huh? I managed to save Karumi by solving the case. But I killed those 3 girls. I'm responsible for their demise. If I had let the peacekeepers deal with it, at least their deaths could have been prevented. What exactly did I even solve? It's not a true solution if we can't save everyone. What I gained in exchange for my memories isn't some convenient, mystery-solving tool. It's literally the power of a death god.
It is.
What are you musing about? You can't reclaim the past, and you're not gonna get your memories back either. In the end, you just have to accept it.
Accept it?
Instead of believing in some vague thing like justice, just believe in the truth. They say there's only one truth, and there's only one type of person who can find their way to that truth. Detectives.
Even if I have to sacrifice others to find it, I should let so many people die for the truth?
Master, you keep going to extremes. It's part of why you're a greenhorn. Seems like you still have much to learn under my guidance.
What is the truth? Why did I become a detective to seek it?
Yuma?
Huh? Oh, yes?
I know I already said this, but... thank you so much. You are exactly the kind of person I thought you were.
What do you mean by that?
You're my hero.
Oh.
I'm no hero. I was just trying to expose the truth.
But thanks to you, I was saved. If you weren't around, I wouldn't be here today. That's why a detective who exposes the truth is a hero in my book. If there were more detectives like you in this city, maybe Aiko's death would have been solved earlier. I'm sure things would have been different. Kanai Ward hasn't seen a hero like you in forever. That's why it's always been so dark here. So please, please continue to be our hero.
A hero. Maybe before I lost my memories, I was trying to become someone's hero. This time, there was a steep price to be paid for exposing the truth. But even so, the truth must always be revealed. I want to believe I can save someone. I want to continue being the hero she says I am. Still, I don't want to use Shinigami's powers again.
Don't act like you don't like it, Master.
Yeah, shut up.
Well, I'm just glad you seem more motivated now.
She said don't act like you don't like it.
Oh, yeah. We made a promise, didn't we? I said I'd tell you about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret after the case was solved.
Oh yeah, you did.
Huh? Oh, right.
Hey, you seem like you weren't expecting much. But that's where you're wrong. Just between you and me, I am Kanai Ward's only informant.
Informant?
Are you serious? A high school girl informant? I'm still a beginner, though. I started 3 years ago after taking over from my grandfather. And now that the Peacekeepers control the city, there isn't much of a demand for information anymore.
No wonder you know so much about rumors. Besides...
I haven't felt this nervous since I was chased by those Peacekeepers.
That also explains why the Peacekeepers were after you. If Karumi is an informant, maybe she does have some crucial information about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Alright. I'm gonna take a break here, guys. We'll see you in the next one, okay? Take care.